What's up everyone, my name's Zane, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the results from 10 hours of medium clue hunting. And just so you know, for this we used eclectic impling jars. Getting into the loot, first of all we managed to get ranger boots on our 8th clue, which is stupidly lucky and needless to say gave us the motivation to continue this grind. But the overall loot we got from this comes out to 49.2 mil in total, and this is obviously an incredibly large and impressive tab. So the first section of it is just the random miscellaneous items, a lot of them that you get just from opening the eclectic implings themselves, and a few of the cheaper clue items. After that we have some of the rarer items, although a lot of them don't have much monetary value barring the pages, because a lot of them are just cheap fashionscape items. And finally in the tab at the very bottom we have almost everything worth anything in the tab, which is basically the pages, the empty jars, and of course the ranger boots and wizard boots. This is by far my favourite tab that I've shown on my channel because it looks gorgeous. But now that I've shown you everything that we got, it's time to get into the actual stats. First of all, we opened 460 eclectic implings per hour, which gives you a rough idea of how much money you need to do this method on an hourly basis. And from that we managed to complete 16 clues per hour, for a grand total of 160 clues done. Given ranger boots are roughly a 1 in 300 drop, that means in 10 hours you have just over a 50% chance to get ranger boots, assuming you're doing the medium clues as quickly as I can. Now our supply cost was 1.5 mil per hour, and given it would take you on average 20 hours to get ranger boots, that means that you're going to need on average 30 mil in order to acquire a pair of ranger boots. Our overall profit per hour was 3.4 mil, which is utterly insane and better than almost every single moneymaker in the game, but keep in mind that again on average your overall profit would actually be 1.7 mil per hour, which considering the requirements also makes this an insane moneymaker all the same. And the reason why making this 1.7 mil per hour is so crazy is because this is actually a mid-level money making method, not a super endgame one, which means that of all the things you could possibly do in the game as a mid-level player, hunting for medium clues is actually possibly the most efficient moneymaker in the game, provided you do it for long enough. Aside from that, we averaged a profit per clue of over 200k, although on average your profit per clue that you'd expect is around about 100k, which is still really good. In terms of the method itself though, there are a few things to say. First of all, medium clues have a very hefty learning curve to them compared to easy clues, because they have a lot of different steps that lead you to very strange and niche places. So what I learned is in order to do them effectively, you need as many teleports as you can physically get. While all of the steps are a little bit harder than their easy clue counterparts, none of them really present much of a challenge, even to a low level account though. And because of that, this method is more akin to trying to speedrun clues than it is some kind of super intensive method. And to be totally honest, that mixture of it being a speedrun method and you're constantly going to different places in RuneScape actually makes this quite fun and entertaining to do. Which is just as well because it's obviously not AFK in the slightest. Aside from that, the only other thing to stress again is how RNG reliant this method is. But for those of you who really enjoyed that aspect of old school RuneScape, killing bosses like Bandos for that one rare drop, you're going to really enjoy doing this as well for the same reason, which is you don't make a consistent profit, but when you do get the item that you're looking for, the ranger boots, it feels pretty awesome. So if that sounds like something that interests you, I do recommend you give this a try. With all of that said though, that is it for this video, so I do hope you enjoyed and found it helpful as always. And I'd just like to give a quick shout out to Jack Hamilton, thank you for suggesting this video. And of course, if you have any suggestions for future videos, feel free to drop me a line and I'll see what I can do to make it happen. So as always, I hope you're all having a wonderful day and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!